Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you turn on your notifications so you never miss out on a video, because if you don't and I upload, sometimes you can miss it. And to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. To all my Patreon members that are new on my Patreon, welcome to Patreon. I'm so excited to have you guys over there. If you guys don't know, I have a bunch of content, over 300 posts and videos and excerpts and spells and all that on Patreon that we can't necessarily talk about over here on YouTube. And also, my book is on Amazon. I never talk about my book, so I wanted to showcase my book like for once. I wrote this like 2 years ago. I barely even talk about it. I've never really like done a book launch or like really showcased it. But there it is. If you guys are interested, the link is down below. And also head over to my shop because I have a bunch of fun, exciting new things. Which, if you guys see this candle behind me, right? Look at this. This is a candle that I made on the shop, and this was burnt all the way down, and you can keep roses in there. You can keep the jar, and you could do so many things with the jar. You could keep pencils, pens, the pens that you use to write your goals and your manifestation and in your journal. You could keep incense in there. There's so many things you could do in there. So I'll see you guys on the other platforms as well as here. But today we're going to get into this full moon that we're having, and it's in the sign of Leo. Now there's 3 things I want to talk to you guys about with this full moon that's coming up. It's on the 12th and the 13th. It's right before Valentine's Day. I have my notes here. So the first thing, we're just going to hop right in. The first thing I want to talk about is Uranus is going to be very, very active around this full moon time. So this is not a time for you or me or anyone to manifest anything. Try to not manifest as much as you try to release. Release negativity, release the blocks, release the road closures, the challenges, the struggles, the obstacles, the stress, the tension, the anxiety, the chaos. We want to release these things with this full moon, and then we can draw in something on our clear blank canvas. Okay, some things are gonna probably get shaken up because Uranus comes to shake things up. Now, why would I say that? Not to scare you, but it's to get you out of a rut. Sometimes when we're stuck in a comfort zone or we're stuck in the rut, we're not going to come out of that ourselves, because first of all, there's fear of the unknown, fear where we're going to go, fear what we're going to do, fear what's going to happen next, right? So we stay in place. That's our safety. But Uranus is going to come to push you out of there, right? So it's like the caterpillar that doesn't want to come out of the cocoon, but you have to, because otherwise your wings won't fly. Like, you know, I think that's a really good example. And also like a seed, like a rose seed. You planted roses, and that seed has to crack and then come out of the dirt. Now, if it's afraid to crack and afraid to come out of the dirt, it will never bloom. And that's kind of what Uranus is coming to teach us around this full moon. So it's not the best time to manifest right now. Something that you may have been struggling with is going to, you're going to see some tension there, like push and pull, okay? But the end result is always going to be resolution in your favor. God and the universe will never do anything that is not in your favor. And I know that's a little hard to believe because there are ugly things that go on in the world. So I'm not speaking on those things. I'm speaking on the things we can control a little bit, but we choose not to because of our fears and things. That's what Uranus is going to come. Whatever we can control, Uranus is going to come help us control that or find the resolution to that. The second thing is keep an eye out for criticism, because right now around this time, there's going to be a lot of people criticizing everybody. Criticizing you, you're going to be criticizing people, celebrities, politics, everything. There's criticism, right? But pay attention to what is being said, because there is, you know how they say constructive criticism, right? Sometimes some people say something to us and we get defensive, triggered, like, what did you just say? But if you sit back and think about, maybe somebody said that I'm really mean. And I also have heard that I have RBF, right? So when I sit back and think about it, I'm like, maybe I should change the way that my face just sits, or maybe I should just accept it and just be like, that's my face. It's using the criticism to understand who you are, what you want, who you want to be, where you want to go, and using criticism to navigate that, if that makes sense. That's weird, but stay with me. These could be very beneficial advice, right? So say if I am getting angry all the time with people that I'm talking to on the phone, with my family members, my significant other, and I don't realize I'm doing that, somebody has to come and tell me, like, hey, you gotta be a little nicer. Maybe speak a little softly, sweetly. You can still get your point across, but maybe not be so aggressive with it. There's a way to speak criticism without being aggressive. And sometimes people just say it, like, you're mean. You know what I'm saying? So you might receive some advice or criticism that you're not ready for, but just take a moment back, take a step back, and just try to understand, like, okay, why did this person say this? Is there something valuable in what they said, even though I didn't receive it well? The third thing is a ritual. So you're going to take a bay leaf and you're going to write these words on it. I am protected. This is a full moon in Leo, so there is fiery energy. There is Uranus is very active. We have that wounded star Chiron, which comes to heal wounds. So those things might pop up a little bit, but remember, things are only going to get shaken up to be resolved in your favor. So during this time, there's nothing to be worried about or scared about. This is good. It's good. It's like, if you guys are on my Patreon, you know that I have a fish tank, right? I gave a whole fish tank tour, and I'm about to take inventory. I'm going to make a family tree because my babies had babies, and I need to know whose babies are whose babies. So I'm going to be doing that probably tonight after I finish filming. And I might film a Patreon video. But I cleaned that fish tank. Me and my partner cleaned that fish tank, deep cleaned it the other day, right? So when we were deep cleaning it, the fishes probably felt like there was turmoil. Everything's being shaken up, their homes, their plants, everything. We had to take it out and clean it, cleaning the rocks. And so there's like a tornado or a storm inside their home. And then we put more water, we did a water change, and the water started clearing up. They started swimming around so fresh. You could see their colors better. Perfect example. Like, sometimes we think, like, they probably thought, oh my God, what's going to happen? We're going to die. Oh my God, our house, our home, what's going on? Just give it a little bit of time. When the water settled, they're happy as ever. And that's kind of the perfect example of this moon. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to be scared. The water's going to clear up. Your color is going to shine brighter. But yeah, use a bay leaf. One bay leaf. The number of this moon is 1. Okay? Leos are very alpha. And so you're going to write, I am protected. You're going to burn this, and you're going to scatter the ashes all around your house. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on Etsy. I'll see you guys on Patreon, and I'll see you guys if you buy my book. Hi, we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.